Hey guys, so today I'm doing Catwoman! And yeah, my 31 days are kind of messed up, but I'm gonna finish it! I promise! So the first thing I did was I started drawing out my kitty mask, and yeah. This was actually the easiest part. I went with the old school version of Catwoman, so that's why there are purple things being drawn on my face. But basically I did the cowl first. I started putting that down my neck, made sure I had the most opaque layer as I could, and then started working on her actual face mask. Now for this I basically left out kind of like a rounded diamond circle type of dealio for my eyes. I did make sure that I covered my eyebrows though, because those were going to be covered by her mask. And then I drew the bottom part of the mask just to kind of give myself an outline, and then I filled everything in because the actual like face mask part was black, but the cowl was purple. I don't know why I'm so animated today. I'm extremely stressed out, like. And then I applied a little bit of color corrector and concealer because comic book characters, last time I checked, don't have any dark circles. Lucky. So lucky. And then I applied some concealer because, yeah. And then I just put concealer on a couple of spots that were kind of like a little bit red and just had little marks. And then I also added in my little ears and started outlining my face. And this is when the fun starts. I painted the rest of my neck part black because there was a couple pictures I looked at and it was blocked out in black, so I just kind of went with it. And then once I had that, I also made sure to leave out kind of like a little space because her cape kind of had a little like, you'll see, it helps with the movement of the cape. And then I drew in said cape. I didn't really worry too much about details or anything like highlighting or whatever because I was going to do that later anyway. I just wanted to get the basic shape of the cape and everything for said cape filled in. And then once I finished that, I started painting the rest of me purple. And she is wearing a V-neck, so keep that in mind. And then I started drawing in all the shady parts, basically anything that would have really deep shadows in it, outlining anything that needed to be outlined, so like the actual suit, the cape, the waves and wrinkles in the cape, etc., etc. You guys know how this goes. I've done a few of these. And then for the like more sketchy lines, I don't know why that was so difficult. I just used like a very thin artist brush, and for the inside of the, I guess it's kind of like the brooch or whatever that holds the cape together, I filled that in with white, and then I started highlighting using a little bit of white body paint mixed with a little bit of the green, just to give me a, not a super contrasting shade, but it sticks out a little bit more. And I did basically the same thing with the purple. I added a little bit of white so that it's a little bit lighter and I can get some highlights with no effort. Woo! Then I drew in the highlight for my mouth because she did have black lipstick on. And then I filled in my lips with black body paint. If you have some black lipstick, you can use that as well. It won't kill you, I promise. I would suggest though not eating the body paint because it doesn't taste too good. Personal experience. It won't kill you, it just tastes really bad. And then I also lined my eyes with body paint, black body paint. You can just use eyeliner. That is completely up to you. And then I filled in the spots of my skin that were still sticking out just in black. if I had like my hair slicked back and everything, I probably would have done it green, matched the green screen, but whatever. And that is the finished look. I am a badass kitty. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to see what comes out of my channel next, or if you like my hair, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!